everyone, how are you doing? It's Rosetta here, your certified health coach, educator and speaker. And today I'm doing another Conversations with Rosetta. And before I get started, welcome if you're new to my channel. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting me. I would love it if you could subscribe to my channel, and you can hit that bell notification if you don't want to miss any of my videos. All right, so let's get going. And today I am joined by Rashmi Sirivara. Is that correct? Right. Yes, Rashmi Sirivara. She is a therapeutic arts coach. And you might remember I did a previous Conversations with Rosetta with a lady called Ramona Turner, and she has a space called a Healing Place Collective. And today we're in the same space. Does it look familiar if you've seen it? If you haven't seen that video, I'd love for you to go back and check it out because it's a great space, and I do chat with Ramona all about what she's doing in this lovely space. But let's get going with Rashmi. Thank you so much, Rashmi, for joining me for Conversations with Rosetta. I'm so excited. And as I said, you're a therapeutic arts coach, and we would all love to hear how you got into this space. What's your transition, how you started? So why don't you tell everyone how this all got started?
Thank you so much for having me over, Rosetta. Great pleasure meeting you here at the Healing Place. My name is Rashmi Siravara. I am from the technology industry, as a lot of you know. I've been working in the technology industry for the past probably 23 years now, up and running. The reason why this caught on as one of the vocational things in the weekend was technology being the fastest move to all our lives, as you yourself are part of it too.
Yes.
Needed a breakthrough in the weekend where everyone could unwind and do what is called relief from what we are doing in our mundane
Stress
lives.
relief.
Stress relief was one part of it, also for being more productive on by Monday morning, instead of getting at an issue or getting at a task where you would go back and feel like there's something that I'm not able to do on Monday, right? So a little bit about the background of how I started here was I have a formal education in art. I'm an art tech professional. I have been a big part of the art tech mobile web technology industry here in Silicon Valley since years now, decades now. I happened to volunteer in one of the art shows, part of the education system, and before I knew it, I was I was running the Art Vista program. One thing led to another, and I became an art docent. I was a member in San Jose Museum, and as years and months and weeks went over, we started getting into the arts a lot more than that. So a lot of hands-on work, a lot of hours into teaching art, doing art workshops, led to my advisors telling me that I'm ready to be a certified practitioner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that came as a big surprise. I was really grateful and thankful for it because I was teaching kids with a lot of disability. I was doing workshops with adults of every ability possible through our Let's Look at Art program, which we run in the San Francisco Museum and the San Jose Museum of Art. So I said, okay, this is something that is opening a door for me, and let me see how this works out to make a better impact for everyone that has been working with me on art programs. So that's really how I got into it, as simple as I can put it, or as deeply as I can connect to it.
Oh, great. That's a great background of how you got to this place right now. And Rashmi, she actually offers therapeutic art workshops within this Healing Place Collective space. And can you explain a little bit about what is it that you offer people?
Yeah. So what we offer here as part of therapeutic arts is elements that people can come here and adapt for what they want to take out of it. We've had people come in with excellent ability. People come in to just relieve their stress. People come in to say they have cognitive disabilities which they want to work on and they want to adapt to the art. And also people who come in to say they've never done art and they just want to try their hands on it. So what we offer here at the Healing Place, a Zen space that is offering everything that they can be when they walk out of the door.
Okay.
It's really something that they connect to their inner self, take away from what therapeutic art is offering for them, and as part of giving back, we offer elements, we offer props, we offer healing discussion, we offer meditation through art, we offer yoga and Reiki along with it, with Ramona's workshop here that is on every day of the week, and people go back happy. We've had excellent feedback in the last few weeks where they go back with a sigh of relief. And if you look at our studio here, we are a technology friendly studio in every which way possible, and there is no technology we use to hand on the art, which people are adapting to as one of the kind place that they've ever seen.
Somewhere where they can come and just fully relax. Right, with no stress. But I like the fact that your therapeutic art, and I know you explained to me before, but explain again, like, because I know there are a lot of artists out there, a lot of people that offer artistic avenues, but yours is very different because you are the only, like, very few people can be called therapeutic art. So explain to everyone what sets your art different. Why can you be called therapeutic art as opposed to maybe like let's say you go to a place that does paintings, or you can paint like on a ceramic bowl. How do you differ that, and why is it that you can call yourself therapeutic art as opposed to other people that, you know, it's a technical term, right?
Right.
That they
we do get into the technicalities of the art. I will get to that as the conversation flows through. The difference between going to an art class and taking therapeutic art as one of the avenues or a path to choose for healing and giving is as simple as this. When you walk into an art class, you're signing up for a class for 1 hour, which has an amount fixed to it. It has an art piece of artwork that you do, and you take back your artwork saying, I could do this painting today. It gave me back what I wanted. When you're adapting to an exquisite form of art, such as therapeutic art, you are adapting to mindfulness, you're adapting to your own ability of improving your cognitive skills, you're adapting to connecting to your inner self, you're also adapting to releasing your inhibition and taboo that you might not be able to do something. Art is for everybody. Everybody has a right to say, I love this color. This is a color for me. This is something that I want to do, which I've never done before, right? It is psychologically, art actually invigorates those senses in any human being that has excellent ability. Human beings have an ability to do anything that we want to. There is no such thing as impossible for you or me, right? If we try our hands at it, we don't have to be the extreme best of it. We've seen clients come in and say, I've never picked up a brush, Rashmi, can I do this? Gladly so. You are your own artist. You're autographing your work that you've never done before, right? So we follow the guidelines of therapeutic art to the last word of it, which is mindfulness, cognitive skills, clearly a sense of happiness that it brings to people in relieving stress, relieving anxiety, bringing on their confidence, saying, this is what I can do other than what I do from Monday to Friday. We've had people from all walks of life, professionals who are engineers, doctors, chartered accountants, one like myself who is hardcore part of the technology industry even to this day, right? I come here on Saturdays for giving back what I can help and impact people with.
That's
right.
Great.
So that's really where the difference is. And it is not something where, it is not a money back guarantee that you walk into an art class or, you know, it is something that you're creating out of your ability, something that...
It's just to come and have some you time, right?
Right.
To be able to relax and to be able to really, I think it's a place where you look into yourself and really see what you're capable of. And this is just an avenue which you provide for people to do that.
Yes, and for beautiful people like yourself, so knowledgeable, who self-reflect on connecting with the art, right? I mean, someone who comes and has the spontaneity to say, this is probably what I should be doing this weekend to be able to release my inner inhibition, to be able to speak up why I'm here.
Right.
There is no life without challenges.
Right.
Do we all agree, Rosetta?
Exactly.
Life is fragmented at everyone's end, is what inhibition, therapeutic art breaks for everyone. For the past 18 months, as we've all seen, we are all going through the pandemic.
Exactly.
We are all going through compassion as the mode to life which we are offering in every other way that we can, right? There is no one who is out of the pandemic yet. There might be some who are, some of us are fortunate to have good health, who have been able to live through it, but living through it, we have to give back to the community.
Exactly.
Right?
That's why I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
And for people watching, they might be wondering, Rashmi, like, what are you offering? How do I get a hold of you? Where do I find these workshops? When are they? All the good detailed stuff that people want to know, right? They're interested because they're like, oh, that sounds really interesting. So could you explain how they could get a hold of you, or where they could find the classes that they might be interested in? And the other thing that I think Rashmi forgot to say was that she does individual group events. So if you are interested in gathering your friends, 3 or 4 people, then she is happy to provide the space and to do a group event for you, right?
Right. The Therapeutic Art Workshops is specifically at AHP because it's providing the environment,
A
the
healing
Zen
place
space.
in the South Bay. If you're local in the Bay Area, it's in South San Jose off of Blossom Hill.
Right. We are here at Blossom Hill, prime of Blossom Hill Road. We are on 841 Blossom Hill Road, a studio that has never been created like this ever before. It is a one-of-a-kind studio, Ramona's brainchild, that I was fortunate and grateful, thankful to have been introduced to someone who I could connect with from second one. We've been on to this for the last 5 to 6 months now, and we've had a good turnout. The approachable way to reach me is, one, please come and visit us at the Healing Place. I'm reachable on email. My first and last name at gmail.com is my email ID.
Yes, we will put all that
information
in the description below, so you're not frantically writing it down.
Right. We have a therapeutic art group which is connected to AHP. I highly encourage each and every one of you to visit the place yourselves, because that itself is your first step to releasing the inhibition.
Exactly.
You have to take a step forward to where you want to be, and you will get there.
Yes.
That is always my motto in life. If you're sitting at one place and thinking it will knock at your door, it will not. You have to take that step forward and say, there is something that in me that is telling me I can do this.
And then
always
just step out of your comfort
zone.
zone. I always say step out of your comfort zone and try something that's fun.
Right.
Yeah, because I love it. I love what you offer people. And we are actually going to, in a minute, look at the different elements that Rashmi can offer you, so that you can come and say, yeah, this is something that I'd like to do. So we are going to show you exactly some of the elements right now.
Okay. Before we get into showcasing the elements that some of you would like to see here at a Healing Place, I would like to bring focus to a lot of you who are from various walks of life in your professions, who visit our studio, who reach out to me on email, who are on my WhatsApp group asking questions. Background about therapeutic art on the technical deep end of it. What therapeutic art used to offer in old school systems used to be something called style transfer. The transition that you are asking me about, how did this art transfer into this style? The old technique of therapeutic art really evolves from various parts of the world culturally, and more so from Greece, for your knowledge, which used to be called style transfer. We used to do it as simple as when we used to have our Corel Draw from Adobe coming on to the World Wide Web, offering, saying you can do art on technology, right? We used to have art used to be something that people could draw from a twig to a pencil to a crayon to a piece to a paintbrush, which became technology, which is Paintbrush from Adobe or Corel Draw from Adobe. So the old technique is called style transfer. It was the perfect impersonator to what art can offer, to transitioning forward in making a breakthrough technology. For those of you who are technically connected to art, we use 4 generations of technology, 5th generation of technology today, 5G, which we all connect to do this art, right from stenciling your art to bringing it onto an artificial intelligence platform today as a breakthrough to therapeutic art. How we do this before you look at our props is amazingly interesting to a lot of our clients who are coming in here. We take an old school technique which is called a style transfer. It can be as simple as a drawing, as complicated or as exquisite as a stencil. We bring it on and train the AI platform provided by, it could be as big as an Adobe or as big as a DreamWorks platform or as big as what we can do by creating technology ourselves using 5G as our platform to it. And we have people scale it to their own ability. We can have what you will be seeing as the props here. You can convert it to art on big buildings, art on canvases that can blow up to 20 feet wide, or art that can be on your walls via an AI projector.
Right.
So adapt to therapeutic art. Adapt to the word therapeutic as something that will improvise on your lives. What I tell everyone who comes in here as my clients is therapy is not related to anything to do with illness. People have a taboo saying when they hear the word therapy, it does not mean you're sick or ill.
That's very old
That
school.
is very old school.
Yes, people think that, I need to go to therapy because I have such and such issues.
Right. We are all the most normal people offering what we have in our ability, what we have as a virtue, thankful for what life has offered to impact people.
I'm all about prevention and preventative health, holistic health.
Right.
And before we see any symptoms or any kind of get any diagnosis, why don't we prevent? And one of the avenues could be therapeutic art.
Right. And to your knowledgeable the words that you have been mentioning for therapeutic art, that's exactly what it is. People come here before and after. I have some of my clients coming before physiotherapy and after. You know what it does? It lightens your breathing itself. What Ramona does as her Reiki and breathing exercise. People have an ability to pick up the brush, and when they're healing, they do not have that ability to pick up the brush. So when they heal and when they come back to therapeutic art, they feel like they're picking up a piece of feather. They feel lightened in their healing.
This is a great, I love
it's
that.
It's really what it does, and what it transforms is gorgeous pieces of art.
Yes.
They love what they're creating.
Yeah.
They love what they're making. Design as the element, texture as their form of healing.
Well, shall we get to look at some of the elements and some of the props now? So we're going to go and take a look.
We're going to walk around, and Rosetta and I are going to...
We're going to show you exactly some of the pieces.
You all going with the look and feel of what therapeutic art is going to offer, and we hope to see you all here week after week as we do our open houses and our fairs. So let's get started with our props.
Hello, we're here now. We're going to show you some of the elements that Rashmi can offer everyone. So why don't you take it away, Rashmi?
Thank you, Rosetta. So continuing our conversation, we are going to be walking through some of the props that we are going to be using in therapeutic art. One of the biggest successes in this workshop has been task management, which we do for technical teams that have been coming to our workshops. If some of you can get a hold of what this is and would like to connect to it, this is called unglazed ceramento, which means it is a piece of unglazed tile which people texture on as a part of their task management team workshops. What you see here is the stencil. They are custom-made, designed, pre-designed stencils cut out specifically for the art. These are the unglazed stencils that they sketch. And interestingly, how they do the task management is, let's say you are a team of engineers coming here from a Monday to Friday to do, which we've had here in our workshops. They start with doing their tiles here on the tracing part of it. They come back by Friday to see how this is set in on their glaze cementona, which is the second part of the process. They go back on a Monday morning knowing that they have done something from Monday to Friday that has gotten them here on a Saturday, which has released their stress out of their mundane week. They put their tile down. They go back to their work week, and they are more productive by Monday morning because they have released their inner stress of getting at a specific task or a task force. They come back the following weekend, and here is they complete their work. Similarly, we have people doing style statements in our workshops, which is the Turn It With Totes, one of our most popular workshops here. This is a piece of canvas, an actual piece of natural
Hopefully
canvas.
you can see this. This is the stencil that they do. This is the step
Right.
one. They choose their stencil and they're
We
going
have
to
canvases
put it
converted into totes. They stencil their art onto their totes. They start working on their totes from 1:30 in the afternoon per se on a Sunday afternoon. We have a healing discussion for about 15-20 minutes. They speak up about why they're here. Is there anything that we have to make note of? Is there an ability or a disability that we have to focus on? Have they done this before? Is it their first time? So on and so forth. They start doing their artwork from a clockwise direction that helps them frame their thoughts into completion. We've chosen mandala as the art for Turn It With Totes because it is one of the most diverse form of arts that brings about innermost completeness for a fragmented life. It is one of the most proven sides of art that you would see technology embracing, you would see hands-on people embracing, you would see a lot of artists, mural artists, so on and so forth embracing too. So that's one part of it. Now interestingly, we have another group coming in for what is called natural therapy. Now, natural therapy, we are using props and elements which are as gorgeous and as beautiful as this, which is a piece of sliced wood. We get it sliced from trees that want to make an impact. Trees that are calling out, beckoning, saying, we are going to give you a slice of life which you can paint on, you can do your art on, turn it into something that you would have as your prop and as a healing element. So we've had excellent response. We've had group responses who love the art, who want to do more and more of it. People are getting into it like their skin and blood is asking for them to release the stress over it. So we are happy to help. We are glad to be making this impact, and we are all certified practitioners here in the studio.
Okay, and you can see she has her certificate. It says Certified Therapeutic Art Life Coach. And then when people come to, or when they decide they want to do some kind of therapeutic art, can they choose which project they'd like to do?
Yes, they can create the projects. We offer about 25 different varieties that they can do here. They can choose to create, they can choose to do their art like what they perceive themselves to be. We have a technology-free space here, but we are very technology-driven to do the art. I have a QR code here, which zaps through your mobile phones, directly takes us to our Healing Place website. Being a technology-free space here, I would also like to surely mention that we are so technology-driven here. We have all modes of payment set up. We have a PayPal, we have Venmo, we have Zelle. We have Facebook promoting us for our social media website. We've chosen TikTok as a platform to promote this art, mainly so because it gives us it is providing us a platform to be able to track our click-through rates. We put up a video on a Sunday morning. We have about 800 people in the first 2 to 3 hours viewing our videos. So,
that's great.
Which is very encouraging for the studio too, in bringing about what impact we are making from here. It is helping people understand the process of what they're getting into.
Okay.
It is art. Have fun with it. Come and meet us here at a Healing Place. It is gorgeous work that you're going to be taking away from here. It is a self-reflection of who you all are connecting to the arts.
Okay.
And we are
And just again, to
welcome
let
to-
you know that we have all the description below. So if you're interested in connecting or finding out how to get a hold of Rashmi or find out where the location of this space is, then it'll be in the description below. Again, Rashmi is doing these therapeutic art workshops at a healing place
on weekends.
on
only.
weekends only. So you can come, and you can obviously come by yourself, or you can do group events here. She's open to group events, and this place is very COVID friendly, right? So everyone wears masks, we hand sanitize here. So I love this space, and I just want to say thank you so much, Rashmi, for offering this to people out there. And it's a different avenue for them to come for, just relaxing. Therapeutic art is something that we mentioned. We're looking into ourselves, finding ways to prevent and heal. And it's a great bonding experience as well if you actually come with friends.
Yes, that's for sure. What you're saying is really what this is. Technology is at the background of this art. So do not have an inhibition that anyone who adapts to this art we are taking away technology from themselves. Because a lot of people have a mind block saying we do not want to be away from technology. This is a place where you can come, adapt to the art, take it back to technology, merge it with technology, and take it so on and so forth from there.
Well, thank you, Rashmi, so much for taking this time out and joining me on Conversations with the Rosetta. Had such a fun time, and doing the show and tell is amazing. And I just want to ask you, do you have any final thoughts or words you'd like to say to everyone?
Thank you so much, Rosetta, first of all, for taking time to visit our studio, becoming part of it, being so knowledgeable about the art and connecting to what we're offering to make an impact to people. I surely would welcome each and every one of you to visit our Healing Place studio here on Blossom Hill Road, 841. Blossom Hill Road is our location here. Adapt to the art. Come speak to us. We would be more than happy to help you with anything that you would like to take forward from here, merging it with technology, which we are surely enhancing from this end too. Therapeutic arts is the way to go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you everyone for tuning in to this Conversations with Rosetta. If you like this video and would like more, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget, if you hit that bell notification, you'll be the first to be notified when videos are able to be seen. So thank you so much, everyone. Your health matters. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Put your best foot forward.